This is a poem by Gary Soto. It's called Oranges. The first time I walked with a girl, I was 12, cold and weighted down with 2 oranges in my jacket. December, frost cracking beneath my steps, my breath gone before me. Then, as I walked toward her house, the one whose porch light burned yellow night and day in any weather, a dog barked at me, until she came up pulling at her gloves, face bright with rouge. I smiled, touched her shoulder, and led her down the street across a used car lot and a line of newly planted trees, until we were breathing before a drugstore. We entered, the tiny bell bringing the sales lady down a narrow aisle of goods. I turned to the candies, tiered like bleachers, and asked what she wanted. Light in her eyes, a smile starting at the corners of her mouth. I fingered a nickel in my pocket. And when she lifted a chocolate that cost a dime, I didn't say anything. I took the nickel from my pocket, then an orange. I set them quietly on the counter. When I looked up, the lady's eyes met mine and held them, knowing very well what it was all about. Outside, a few cars hissing past, fog hanging like old coats between the trees, I took my girl's hand and mine for 2 blocks, then released it to let her unwrap the chocolate. I peeled my orange that was so bright against the gray of December that from some distance someone might have thought I was making a fire